Hey guys, and welcome back. If you watched last Saturday's video, you'll know that I reviewed the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Foundation. So keeping on that kind of same topic, the day after I filmed that, I actually received my Jouer Essential High Coverage Cream Foundation in the mail. So while that was still fresh and I had something, a new launch to kind of compare this to, I decided we're just going to go for it and we're going to test that Jouer foundation today. In the package, this came with this Jouer Essential High Coverage Cream Foundation little pamphlet. Inside, it has all 17 shades, and it says it is supreme coverage, lightweight, and long wearing. The Essential High Coverage Cream Foundation creates an impeccable airbrush matte finish instantly. Simply smooth a small amount of the concentrated formula onto the skin with Jouer's Essential Precision Foundation Brush and buff to reveal your perfect complexion. So the nice thing is here, it came with this nice little shade guide. So this does come in 17 shades. It's about just a little over half of the shade range that the Huda Beauty foundation comes in, but they did say that they were going to expand the shade range. This is just what they were starting with. Just like the Huda Beauty foundation, I felt like none of these shades totally matched me, but the foundation does what I want it to do, or it says it does what I want it to do. So I really wanted to give it a try, but if you look at these top shades here, there's Alabaster, which is Fair Cool, which is the one I'm trying today. There's Pearl, Fair Warm. I'm not warm toned, so we had to cross that one off the list. And the next one over is Shell, which is Light Cool, and look how much darker that one looks than the rest of them. That one also was not going to work, so realistically the only option for me was Alabaster. But what was also really nice is, see here, there's a little pouch on this side, and what came in the pouch was samples of all 5 of the lightest shades of foundation, the fair to light colors. So for whatever reason, say Alabaster doesn't work out, I can at least test out all of these shades and see which one's going to work out better for me. So I really do appreciate that they sent all this. So like with the Huda Beauty foundation, like I've already said, I felt like there weren't, it just wasn't easy for me to choose what shade I was going to be, even though I'm always one of the fairest shades that are offered. But the fact that they included this with this whole package really makes me feel a little bit better about my decisions, and in the event that this doesn't work out, I at least know which one will. So this is the box that the foundation comes in, and I mean, the packaging is beautiful, just like the Huda Beauty one. I was so stoked to see how enormous this packaging was. And then I was really disappointed because it says it's only 0.68 fluid ounces. That's, most foundations are a standard 1 ounce, so I kind of felt like, dang, I'm kind of getting gypped here. For comparison, 0.68. The Huda Beauty foundation is actually 1.18, so you get a little more than the standard 1 fluid ounce. But this does say it's high coverage, so I'm kind of thinking if it's like the Dermacol foundation, that you are going to need just like the tiniest amount to cover your face. So I'm hoping that's why you only get 0.68 fluid ounces. Otherwise, I'm going to feel like even more disappointed than I already am. Anyway, giant box. When you open the box here, that's your actual foundation where that little gold cap is. When you pull the foundation out, it is so freaking tiny. Look at this. Like, the cap is half of this packaging, the cap. This is the Huda Beauty foundation, and this is the Jouer one. This is, like I said, just a little disappointing. Now I do want to use this with the brush that it came with because it's made for this foundation, and the brush, just like the foundation, comes in this really gorgeous gold box. It is the Essential Precision Foundation Brush, and the only thing that this says about it is this little blurb on the back of the box. And it says, the Essential Precision Foundation Brush is the ideal shape and size to perfectly smooth and buff foundation. Synthetic, cruelty-free fibers gently sweep across the skin surface to evenly distribute liquid and cream foundations for a flawless finish. Jouer's signature angled tip ensures perfect blending under the eyes and contours of the face. So, we open the box. This is the brush. So, this was actually like an adequately sized box. I have already washed, moisturized, and primed my skin with my normal routine. I use my Bulldog Oil Control Moisturizer and my Ole Henriksen Counterbalance Oil Control Hydrator. So, it says to shake well on the back of this bottle. Ooh. This sounds really liquidy. It does come with a very nice pump, so I'm not going to have a whole lot of mess. So I'm going to go ahead and squirt a pump, I guess, on the back of my hand. Oh, that is very liquidy. Alright, and I'm just going to dot it on my face. I don't actually know how many, like, is this supposed to be like Dermacol, or I don't need a lot, or what? So I'll just start with this for now. And let's go in with the brush like it said. Whoa. I don't really like how it's looking with this brush. I don't know if it's just me, maybe I'm not. Am I not doing it right? I just don't know. It says it's like, you know, this little tip is supposed to get all these hard to reach spots, but I don't really feel like it's doing a whole lot for me. Okay, I have about half of my face done, and I will say, I don't know that I liked the brush all that much, to be honest, but it doesn't look like it actually absorbed anything, so that's really surprising. Now, shade-wise, I originally felt like the viewfinder, looking at it in the viewfinder, I just looked like a ghost. But I originally thought it was way too light, but I feel like it's slowly kind of warming up to my skin tone, and it looks a lot less light than it did like just a minute ago. It does look really matte. It's slightly tacky. I just don't know how I feel about this brush. Since it is supposed to be applied with a brush, I'm going to go in on this side, but maybe use like a little less product. And maybe that'll do a little better. I think I used too much on the first go around. Let's give this another shot here. Okay, so I put the foundation over my entire face, and while I really did want to try it with a sponge, you know, it was meant to be applied with this brush, so I just went both sides, brush. Obviously, on the camera, again, you know, even in my mirror here, it is a little light. On camera, I think it looks even worse, like even lighter than it actually is, but it's a nice finish. It is very matte. It dries down really quickly. That is one thing though, it dries down really quickly, so you have to work with it really fast. I don't know that I really liked the brush. It's just kind of bulky, and it does get into like the little areas around your nose that I find harder to get with a regular brush or just, you know, my sponge. It's really soft. It doesn't actually absorb much of the product, so it's all staying on your face. And I only needed about half a pump to do my entire face. I just wiped the rest of it off. But that's the other half of the pump, which is on this makeup wipe. I'm going to go ahead and put on the rest of my makeup, and I will be right back. Okay guys, and I am back. So again, I have a very simple face of makeup on. I really wanted to keep it simple because I don't want you guys to think I, go off camera and then I spend like an hour trying to make it look perfect. No. I literally just run off camera to the bathroom, do my makeup like I would for work every day, and then come back and sit down. So it's really just a quick swipe of bronzer, quick swipe of blush, some eyeshadow, mascara, we're pretty much done. Bronzer saves face. So clearly earlier, the foundation definitely looked too light, but it wasn't so light that I couldn't actually make it work, and surprisingly enough, in the winter, I do get a little bit lighter, if that's possible. So this will probably be a really nice winter foundation. Everything blended really nice on top of it. I do feel like it's definitely like a long wear foundation. If you've ever tried the Estee Lauder Double Wear and when you put it on, it's like you feel like it's stuck to your face, that's kind of how this one feels. So if you're looking for something more matte, like matte, there's no sheen, no glow, no nothing. With this one, this is great, and I generally prefer a more matte foundation because I can add highlight and sheen back, with other makeup. But if you're looking, just for full coverage in a more like natural kind of demi-matte finish, then this is your gal right here. Honestly, out of the two, I think the Huda Beauty one is the winner, but I kind of feel like it's unfair to say because I haven't given this one the shot yet that I've given the other one. So just like in the last video, will I wear this one again? Yes, I definitely will. I want to give it a fair shot like I just said, and honestly, with the bronzer and everything, I think it looks great. I do feel like, again, with this one, the shade range is kind of lacking though. There's only 17 shades, and again, it's just kind of weird where even with the lightest shade, I just didn't feel like I really had the right tools to choose the right shade for me. But I am actually going to try out some of the other shades with this little shade packet here and see if maybe one of them works a little better. But I am looking forward to trying it out. It's a great foundation. I'm going to keep using it for sure. But I do think actually it might be better, mixed with other ones too. So I'll have to try that out as well. Thank you guys again, like always, so much for tuning into this video. I feel like having oily skin and having extremely fair skin just is like a double strike pretty much when you're looking for foundation. It's so hard to get the right match of, all the things you're looking for in a perfect foundation. And I'm pleasantly surprised with the ones that I've tested recently. Sometimes I'll test them, they'll be alright, but I probably won't wear it again. But I'm definitely going to be wearing both of these again. I like them a lot. So it's not often I find two winners, and I am stoked. If you guys like these videos, don't forget to give them a big thumbs up, and we definitely want to keep growing here on YouTube, so don't forget to click the subscribe button down below. I can't wait to welcome more of y'all into my little family. I hope you guys are having an awesome week, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye guys!